So, and what do you do? Oh, you life coach. Okay. So we got Dominique, 40, Scorpio in Kansas City, Missouri. One child, 21. Have you ever been married?
Yes.
When did you get divorced?
5 years ago.
Okay. She's a hairstylist and a life coach. All right, boo. What kind of man you looking for?
Um, someone that puts himself first, someone that practices self-love on a regular basis, someone that knows exactly who he is, someone that desires a woman that I love to keep a house. I love to cook. I love to nurture. So a man that desires that, because not all men do. Um, I desire a man that keeps his word, like a man of his word, a man that values his word.
Okay.
Um, yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
So what are your deal breakers?
I can't do smoking. Um, a man that has a whole lot of baby mamas. It tells me that you may not value women for real. A man that is dishonest. A man that's not confident. Um, a man that feels the need to control. Like, yeah, I'm
He will go again with the controlling. But let me guess, she wants the leader, right? All leaders have control. They have control of their surroundings. They have control of the people they take care of. They have control of their employees. They have control. They have some sort of control. So it's very tough for men to be leaders, but you don't want them to have any sort of control. Every leader has some sort of control. It's like modern women want their cake and to be able to eat it too. You can't have it both ways. But otherwise, she's a good-looking woman, single mom of one, 40 years. So I can see some guys actually sliding in the DMs. She's a good-looking woman.
those are deal breakers for me.
Okay. So we got, okay. Should he look a certain way?
I only date black men.
Ooh,
That's all I can do.
only black men. Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Uh-oh.
That's an
Uh-oh.
interesting question because I watch the show often and I hear you say that.
It shouldn't be interesting. Why? You have a baby to take care of, right? So any man who's gonna come in, he's gonna have to make a certain amount of money, because if he's gonna take care of himself, take care of you, and also be a stepfather, definitely. So we need to hear the amount of money. Let's go.
I You have to be able to build. Like
Oh
I
God.
treat that like a tool. Like I don't believe that we're supposed to just hold on to all our funds and all the money. We're supposed to use it for a tool. So the man that I desire has to be able to build.
Still, she hasn't answered the question, which I understand. She doesn't want to come off as a gold digger, but if we're gonna be honest, all women have a number in their head. So she may talk about building, ambitious, all these, but they all have a figure in their mind. So she doesn't want to say, because she doesn't want to look as a gold digger, but we all know she has a number of how much her man should make. Let's go.
Which means that he has to be able to support himself. So he has to have his own place. He has to be able to live his life, travel, do all the things that he wants to do. He has to be able to support a family.
She wants a rich man. His own place, can support a family. Key word, can support a family, her and her kid, because he's going to be a stepfather and he has to be able to travel. So we're looking at minimum maybe $250,000 depending on what city. But she's never going to say the number, because again, she doesn't want to look like a gold digger. That's why she has used all these things. So you as a man, you have to read between the lines. Do you have your own place? Can you support a family? Right? Do you travel? So do the math of how much all those things cost. Let's go.
But he also has to be able to afford to build for our future. So there's no like dollar amount on that.
Yes, there is.
But because you could be with a man that makes 100,000 and he's in debt 500,000. So I just feel like you have to be able to pay your bills plus bills for the future.
You know what that means? I want a man who can pay his bills plus pay for mine as well. That's what she meant by all that.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's do the Kendra Kim. So no dollar amount requirement.
Yeah, she didn't say it.
I mean, I'm 40, so I require a man that has what I have.
What is that?
Okay.
So I have my own. I own my own home. I can support myself. I can up and travel when I want to. So you have to have that plus be able to build for the future generations.
Yo, the way they try to jump around the question is crazy. Just because she doesn't want to say the dollar amount. But like I said, because she's a good-looking woman, so I know some of you guys are gonna be in the DMs. Shout out Dominic. So just remember, like she said, you gotta be able to travel whenever you want, own your own home, and be able to support a family. Actually, when she says a family, she's not talking about yours. She's talking about her and her son. All right, don't forget that.
Okay.
So there's no exact dollar amount.
Yes,
on
there
that. Like,
is.
I can't really put that on a dollar amount because he could make 200,000, but he could spend 300,000 a year. That's no benefit to me.
Okay.
See, it's all about her benefit. I don't know if you guys are catching on. Comment down below. Put some fire emojis in the comments because you guys, I'm helping you dissect everything she's saying. That's a benefit to me. Everything she said is how does it benefit her, not how it benefits you.
All right. Fair enough. Let's do the Kendra Kim.
Let me see if I can prop my phone up somewhere. Hold on. Let's see if this works.
Okay. Look, you're in great shape.
Thank you.
Don't play with you. Don't play with Dominique. That body is banging. We got Adrian Robert.
God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's a deal breaker. I forgot a deal breaker.
Oh.
I am plant-based. So I have to have a man that is willing to transition. I'm not saying that he's plant-based now, but he has to be open to transitioning because I don't do the meat thing. I don't do it.
So you want a man to accept you and your kid, be a stepfather. You want a man who has a house and willing to build with you, and he can take care of you and he can travel, but you also want him to change from eating meat to vegetables. Like, what's in it for him? How does he benefit? Because all I hear is me, 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 me. You gotta change for me, provide for me, care for me, be on this level for me. Everything is me, me, me. How does the man benefit? If they start telling how the man benefits from the situation, most of them wouldn't be single, honestly, because all they do is talk about what they want the man to do for them. So now, even if a man can be a stepfather, he has the money, but if he eats meat, that's a deal breaker. Like, you want him to change himself for you? Dating in 2025, man.
So if he's not, so how plant are you? Are you vegetarian or vegan?
Plant-based. So I don't eat so vegetarian, they eat like eggs and dairy. Vegans eat processed foods like fake meats and all of that. I just eat vegetables, fruit, nuts, and grains. I don't eat processed food.
So you want a person that eats that way?
He has to be willing to transition.
So you want a person that is willing to, if he doesn't eat that way, he has to be willing to transition to eating that way.
Yes.
So this goes back to why she said she doesn't want a man who's controlling, because she wants to be in control. So now when you come into her life, she's going to change you, which means she's in control. Do you guys get it? Like, because a man who's in control wouldn't change his ways. A man who's in control wouldn't change from eating meat to eating plants, vegetables, just because she said so. That's why she wants a man she can control.
Ooh, child. You want a black man to give up his steak?
I have dated some that will, but they lack in other areas.
That's the whole point. So you have had men who don't eat meat and they eat vegetables the way you want, the way you eat, the way you want a man to be, but they didn't have other aspects. So as a woman, you may have to sit and write on paper what's most important. Is it the fact that he's a provider? Is it the fact that he wants to be a stepfather? Is it the fact that he eats meat or not? Write down what's most important, because you're never going to get all those things in one man. He's going to be lacking in something. You may get a man who's rich, who wants to be a stepfather to your child, who doesn't eat meat, has never had a piece of meat his entire life, but he may be 5'4", and then you're going to reject it because it's too short. So write down what's most important to you. Just word to a wise, my 2 cents.
Well, that's going to be the challenge for
Yeah.
you.
And I cook. So as long
my
like
thing is
and I
this,
cook
so-
good food.
No, and I get your request. I'm not really trying to have you change it. But what if he's okay with how you eat and he still wants to eat chicken? You can't do that?
For multiple reasons, but no. Not
Why? Why? It's not like he's forcing you to eat the chicken and the meat. He's a good man on paper. He meets all the other requirements. So you're going to refuse a good man who's going to be stepfather because he doesn't eat plants like you? Crazy dating standards.
not if we become like husband and wife. Like if we're dating, then and he's working himself to that, then I understand, because it took me a minute to transition. But as my husband, I can't, because if we're intimate, I might as well be eating the food you eat, because we finna
Oh, I had one of my other vegan friends say the same thing. Well, actually, a girl on the show, I have a friend that said this before, and had a girl on the show that said it before, and it's the intimacy, and like, okay,
and I don't want to have restrictions. Like, you're my husband, so I shouldn't have restrictions on the intimacy. But I can't totally, we can't totally be like that if we.
and you got a divorce. You was married before, right?
Mhm.
So how was that?
I wasn't in that lifestyle at that time.
You wasn't in the lifestyle that, because have you found a guy? So you said you have, but other things didn't line up.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of Jamaicans will be plant-based. And there are some Black men that are plant-based too, but they other things were lacking, so I couldn't do it.
All right.
So in other words, she's looking for a Prince Charming created and sent by God himself. I don't know if she will get that. She's 40. She has been divorced 5 years. She hasn't found that kind of man. Good luck to her. But she's a good looking woman, so she has that going for herself. Some of you guys will definitely be in the DMs for sure. But also because she only has one kid. Most times, the women who come on Kendra G's show usually have like 5 kids, 4 kids, 3 baby daddies, things like that. So she's good looking and she has one child. I know it should be she has no child, but that's the dating scene we live in right now. So she has those 2 things going for herself. But the fact that she wants the man to even have all the other attributes and also not eat meat, yeah, for that one, I don't know. I don't know where she's gonna get that kind of man. So, and she doesn't want him to be controlling, but I bet you she wants him to be a leader. I don't know. Good luck to her, but I don't think she'll find it.
We got it. So that's what it is. All right. What was your last relationship?
2023.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Last year, like the middle of last year.
Okay. Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Ooh.
Being picky. Being picky.
I
for
took some
sure.
notes because I needed to. So I be in the wind, and I realize that in relationships, I gotta kind of check in. Sometimes I just be in my own little zone, and I say I'm going to the store, and then I veer off, and I end up across town. But I have good intentions, but I know for some relationships that don't work, and I'm very spontaneous, and I like being by myself a lot. So I will go to the movies by myself spontaneously or go out to eat. So I need to work on that for a relationship because
It sounds to me like she doesn't like to be told what to do. That's just my translation.
I be forgetting to check in. Um, I d- I need to. I have my friends have said I need to work on being a good listener because
Guys, I haven't fully watched this video. I'm just watching it in real time with you guys. I told you, I called it. She doesn't like to be told what to do. Her communication is off, and she's definitely controlling.
and that is if I have a friend that calls me and she's venting to me about a problem, I don't be listening because I feel like I'm driven off a solution. I don't do all the stressing and all the stuff. Like there's a solution to stuff. So I rather get to the point of okay, what's the solution versus listening to all this complaining. So
Either she's very logical, which if she was very logical, she would know that she would never find all the attributes she wants in a man. So take that with a grain of salt, or she's just masculine.
I probably need to work on that in friendships because I get irritated. And the third one would be probably my facial expressions. I can't hide them, and yeah. That's
Okay.
Yeah, man, good luck to her. I don't know if she'll find a rich man who wants to be a stepfather and doesn't eat meat. That, I don't know. She'll find a man, but I don't know if she'll find a man who has all those attributes because clearly she hasn't found him yet. But good luck to her. I'll link down below the full video to Kendra G's show.